All right. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm trying to get a good camera angle here. So welcome, everyone. We'll take a couple of moments while people jump on. And whew, it's a little chilly where I am. I didn't have time to start the wood stove. I am at the beautiful Amethyst Center in, where are we? We're near Roanoke. It's, hi. Okay, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Here, let me type in as well. I just want to make sure. I just typed in the question just in case. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I just want to make sure all systems are go here. Okay. Give me a yay, thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, great. I'll tell you, I'm here at the Amethyst. Yay, thank you. I am here at the Amethyst Center, which Azure Windwalker, who is, a dear friend that I've worked with for a number of years. And hi, everyone, and an amazing shaman. Yesterday, Ariel of Crystal Cognizance and a bunch of her students and clients joined us with people who live locally. And we did this dragon awakening ceremony. It was like this 5-hour ceremony with potluck dinner afterwards. It was amazing. So now the energy here is like not just really high intense energy like we have at the Amethyst Center all the time. It's like activated by all the work we did yesterday. And for me, now I'm plugged into it. And that, I'm not just mentioning this to like show off that I got to be part of a shamanic drive. Oh, my hair, I washed my hair and sorry, I know it's like all over the place right now. Now I'm like all plugged into the energy. You see, I'm super dyslexic. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry, but my hair is driving me nuts because I see my image. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I know it's totally vain, but I've been like, I washed my hair this morning and then we were doing errands and I was getting firewood for the wood stove and I had to come out and do, each morning that I'm here, I come out and do a ceremonial song for all the fairies and the non-physical beings who are here. And, one thing or another, I was like, man, I didn't get any time to actually like make myself ready in the physical sense for this. But in the energetic sense, we're all tapped in and ready to go. So I want to talk with you about cord cutting ceremonies. This is like one of my favorite ceremonies and actions. Like every really sacred healer that I ever work with, especially like shamanic healers, like between every client, just a quick cord cutting. And, when you get used to cord cutting, it can actually just take a few seconds. It doesn't need to be like an hour-long ceremonial process. Although today we will do a ceremonial process to get you all tapped in. And then you can go back and revisit the meditation for this whenever you like. Cord cutting is not about like destroying bonds. It's about cleansing and purifying and infusing with love the connections between yourself and anyone, everyone, everywhere, every memory you're connected with. If you go to a chord, say between yourself and another person, or yourself and a memory, or yourself and a location, and you cleanse and purify it so that all non-love is released and all love is purified and amplified, what you have then is the true connection that is mutually empowering. If you find that there's no connection there, then you're like, wow, there was never any love here, or maybe there once was, but at this point there is no love here, so we should not be connected, because connecting without love is not healthy for anyone. It's not healthy for us, and it's not healthy for whomever we're connected with. And generally, when we're connected with non-love, we become really reactive, like, you're hurting me, this connection, so therefore I'm going to hurt you back, or I'm going to just have a tantrum, or I'm going to be constantly searching for love. But if there's no love there, then there's that rejection. Like, it just goes into very negative spirals. So it is important that connections are always and only love, or the building and creation of love. For this process, I'm sure there are other ways of connecting in different ways, but for cord cutting, it's about returning to the purity of love. And I do this live stream every year right before Thanksgiving for all the obvious reasons. Especially like for us adults, we're going through our life and we're like, okay, I'm a grown-up. I have my grown-up career. I have my grown-up relationships. I am respected, appreciated, valued. And then we go home and suddenly we're like, I don't know, 6 years old, 12 years old, all over again. And we're like fighting with our siblings about things that are no longer relevant to us. I mean, you know how it is. And, the thing is, we become extremely reactive when we're with family. It's not just about interacting in the here and now. It's like suddenly our entire life history is there, putting so much weight on every tiny word or subject. And we get that, oh, you're doing it again, or, oh, you always do that, or but cord cutting before meeting with family allows us in a way to be in the here and now and to be active, not knee-jerk reactive from things long ago. And it gives us a chance to build our rapport from this moment going forward. And it's really like, it is super effective. It also helps you to see people for who they are in the moment and to feel, what is my reaction to this, not my reaction to, oh my God, it kicks it up again stuff. So that's why we're doing the cord cutting today, because it gives us the opportunity to connect with our family as human beings, not, as habits. I want to discuss for a moment, and I'm going to sort of jump on a couple of issues because there's a few pieces that go into cord cutting, but they all come together in a central point. You see like images of angels, like Archangel Michael, and they're like glorious and white and blue and gold and wings and radiance, and they got a sword that they're raising in their hand. And you're like, why does an angel need a sword? Like, what, like, do I have to, like, when I do my prayers in the evening and protect me from the angels from stabbing me in my sleep? Like, what's the deal with this? And it's not that the angelic realm is filled with psycho, mad axe murderers. And it's not that they go to war the way we think of war. Angels are like the ultimate in cord cutting, hence a cord cutting material. When angels go to anyone and they touch you with the sword, they release all non-love from your being, and you are fully yourself from your purest state of love. This is why demons are terrified of angels, because demons are really beings who have forgotten who they are. Everyone has free will, not just people. Everyone has free will. And like when angels choose to resonate in lower frequencies in order to utilize their free will to have adventures, if they forget who they are, then the weight of those lower frequencies can build and build. And just like a nice kid who's like, you know what, I'm going to try crack one time, and then like the next thing you know, they're homeless. Angels or light beings or anyone has the ability to take themselves to a very dark, dense, non-love filled place. They can forget who they are. And all these emotions become like fuel for them to keep them going, just like drugs for a drug addict. When an angel touches these demons with their sword, the demons remember who they are. This is why it's so terrifying for them. Like if you have been like a real, screw up for a couple of million years or longer, and you're just like getting darker and darker and darker, and a being of pure light comes and says, remember, you're going to be like, let's go to war against the angels because we don't want them touching us with this like love and stuff like that. And in a way, that's what cord cutting is for us. We remember who we are. And remember, each and every being, everyone, no matter what dimension you're in, what galaxy you're in, what frequency you're in, everyone was born from love. Long ago, when we were sparks in the cones of inception, we were created from love and light. We were created from source, and it was all love. Everyone originated in love, and everyone, including the deepest, darkest person or demon or entity or ghost or goblin or whoever, has still within them the spark of love. Sorry, it gets me a little emotional. Thinking about how each and every one of us can connect in a mandala of love. Of course, everyone has the ability to put shields up, so it takes like sometimes an angelic sword to truly connect to that person's spark. So I'm not saying for you guys to go and connect lovingly to people who have non-love, because that's a whole different thing that you don't want to go into unprepared. But if you connect lovingly to people you love, who have love within them, and you do the cord cutting ceremony to release all non-love, I'm telling you, it is a beautiful experience. I've had amazing, like when I've had family reunions, I'll do a cord cutting ceremony and call everyone in the family together. No one in my family in the 3D world knows what I'm doing. It's all ceremonial. I will do a cord cutting ceremony between myself and I'll start one at a time and expand out to everyone, and then I'll invite everyone up there to be cord cutting, and so everyone's higher selves and states of beings are cord cutting. We'll get together for the family reunion. No one in my family knows what I did, and everyone will get along. It's just like amazing. I'll have the best time. And when I worked in the corporate world, whenever I had to have meetings, like project and program meetings, and we'd be there with like the head corporate office and all the people, we're all in our, not dressed like this, in the suits and coiffed and heels or, briefcases, and we're all there with our papers, and everyone's got their own agenda because everyone is looking for power and promotions and stuff. And I, the programs that I would create, there'd always be people there who would try to tear them down. And then later they would try to create it with someone else so that they could put their name on it. So it would be like going into war all the time. I don't know, any of you who work in corporate, you know what I'm talking about. I would do a cord cutting ceremony the night before. I would invite the angels to come in and send love to everyone all through the night. And in the morning, I do a cord cutting ceremony, and then going into the meeting room, I do a quick, without using my hands, just quick mental cord cutting. And I would go in, and everything would go perfect. Every time I would get all of my requests, all of my needs. Anyone who would try to put games and stuff would immediately be called out on it. Absolutely great. That would be only concerning me and my projects. I didn't worry about them fighting over their other projects. That's really up to them. So cord cutting is really powerful. It's about connecting with love. The technique, and let's see, how long have we been on here? Okay, we've been talking for about 15 minutes. The technique for cord cutting is, of course, you want to raise your vibration. You want to get yourself to a place where you are like floating in a light place. The place we're going to go to, some people call it the bardo or the twilight realm. It's a land between time and space, a land between dimensions. Now, you can go anywhere you want. You can go to a ceremonial circle, in physical or meditation. You can go any place that feels right for you, because sometimes the relationship between two people can be like, you know what? For our relationship, we need to be in the clouds, or for our, you can just open yourself up, get yourself as light as you can, and then energetically. And then you may find that you're taken to a sacred temple, an altar, the Akashic Library, and it might be a place that you and this person shared a previous life, so you go back there because that's maybe where the interactions between the two of you started. So you need to go back to the beginning. So don't worry about where you go. And even when I am leading the meditation, if your guides take you somewhere else, go with your guides always. The way I like to think of it with when you're on a guided meditation or a spirit journey is, if your mind is drifting off like to shopping lists or things like that, bring it back. But if your guides are taking you somewhere to give you a message or an experience, go with them. The reason being, sometimes I'll be on a spirit journey and everyone's going over there, and then my guides will come in and they have a lesson they've been trying to get through to me for a while, but my frequency hasn't been in a receptive state. So with this spirit journey I'm on, they're like, oh good, she's finally at that frequency we need. They'll grab me and take me where they need me. Always go with that. Always. Especially with this, I'm recording it. You can go back in and join the meditation again as often as you like. So I will take everyone. In this case, what we're going to do is sometimes I'll take everyone up an elevator of light, going up higher. Today we're going to be on a mountaintop, and then we're going to go into the tree of life and let the tree of life take us up to the twilight realm, the bardo, which most people, certainly I see it, and most people do, but however you see it is fine. And so you're on a mountaintop, and everything is twilight, and you can see all and everything from there because it's the in-between place. So you can see all of the stars and the universes, you can see all the dimensions, you can call anyone to you. Whomever you call to you is contractually obligated to show up. What you receive is what you are connected to. So you may receive the memory of the person that needs to be released. You may receive the higher self of the person. You may receive the soul of the person who is in this life. So be receptive to whatever comes forward. How you sense all of this can vary depending on how you receive information and the situation you're in at the moment. So it may be more auditory, it may be visual, it may be emotional, it may be you're projecting words out of one side of your mind and you're receiving words in another side of your mind. Just however you receive will be perfect. And this can actually change from experience to experience. So again, wherever your journey takes you, if I say and we're in the twilight realm and you find that you're, in a pool by a waterfall, then that's where you are for the moment. Or if you find you're just in a place of total love and there's no senses but total love, awesome. That's so amazing. And then we will call forward whoever comes forward. For today, I will go forward as though we are calling our family. But if there is, you can substitute anything. This is a great ceremony for negative memories that rip your heart whenever you connect with them, or anxieties, anything that brings anxiety. Sometimes I'll go to the bardo and I'll say I feel anxiety in my heart and I don't know why. So I'm calling forward whatever brings this response to me, and we're going to turn it into love and enthusiastic joy. And it's amazing. Sometimes the memories that come forward are things from like long ago that I don't even remember, but it put a seed within me that sprouts up whenever triggered. So like I said, we set the situation. You may find that you'll repeat the meditation a few times because each time new and interesting things will come up. Okay, let's meditate. Allow yourself to get into a relaxed position. It doesn't matter if your eyes are open or closed, just however you are comfortable with being. Breathe however you like, in through your nose, out through your mouth, or the more shamanic, in through your nose, out through your nose, or you're congested, into your mouth, out through your mouth. The wonderful thing is our bodies know how to breathe, and we don't have to worry. Your body has been breathing literally your whole life. There's no wrong way to breathe, so long as you're filling your being with oxygen. And just allow yourself to relax and give your feet permission to relax. Give your feet permission to let the energy just flow out of them and into the earth around you. Let your root chakra spread out. You may feel that it's water-like energy flowing through you. You may feel like it's cosmic energy or angelic flowing through you, or light, or you may feel like roots are growing from your feet. There's no need for you to take action except to give your feet permission, your root chakra permission to take over, open up, and spread out. You will notice automatically the top of your head starts to feel light and tingly as your crown chakra opens up. The more your feet relax and allow the energy to flow through your being, the more your crown will relax and open wide. And you'll notice the more your crown opens wide, the more your root will open even wider, to give beautiful support to all of that energy that's flowing through your being deep into earth, where Pachamama gobbles it all up and transmutes it into love for our planet and healing energy. You don't need to worry about any of the chakras in your being. The wonderful thing about energy flowing, like water flowing down a mountain river, is if it finds any blocks, It will flow around it, or it will flow through it like a sponge, or it will pick it up and carry it away. You don't have to worry about anything happening within you. And you'll find as you connect with your roots, and you connect with your crown, your core being becomes a beautiful hollow bone, a divine conduit filled with love and divine blessings, sacred sense of being, true kindness, everything that is healing and benevolent and beneficial for our wonderful physical earth and spiritual earth. All of this goodness. So as the energy is flowing through you, and you don't even need to worry or think about it. Once in a while, you might want to check in and say, hey, feet, are you relaxed? And you'll notice that just triggers everything to even more open up and flow. If you're feeling any pressure, like on your forehead or the back of your head or the top of your head, or any little sharp pains, acknowledge it. Give it permission to resolve on its own. This is really just your body reacting to all this energy flowing in that you're maybe not so used to having flow through you on a regular, constant basis. Just like when a friend comes up behind you and taps you on the shoulder, you might jump a little bit before you greet them with excitement and say, oh, you startled me. Our body does the same when divine energy flows in. Sometimes it gets a little startled. Give it permission to embrace, and it will open up, and receive, and flow, and channel. So breathe, relax, flow. Imagine yourself on your perfect mountaintop. It doesn't matter where this mountain is or what it looks like, because this is your mountaintop. And however it appears, it is perfect for you. You can feel the temperature on your skin. Notice what time of day or night or timing it is. If the sun is out, does the sun warm your flesh? Are there clouds floating by? If it's nighttime, are the stars bright and shining? Or is it raining? How does the rain feel on your skin? However your mountaintop is, be it Arctic, tropical, a butte, Montana, wherever, however, this is perfect for you in the moment. Look around at the vista. Feel the energy of your mountain. Let your senses relax and receive. Are there animal sounds, insects, crickets, or birds singing? Are there small mammals scuttling around, dropping leaves from trees? Or are there any animals whistling through the ground? Do you see any animals out there grazing, relaxing? You'll notice that whatever animals you see are at peace. They're joyful. Big cats and small mammals are all relaxing. And when you connect with them, you can feel they are all here to give you power and energy, love, the strength that comes with love, and the wisdom that comes from their innate sense of being. Just take a moment and resonate with your environment. the land beneath your feet, the wilderness around you, the vista before you, the sky above. Feel and be. Breathe in. You can send love out to all and everyone around you, all who are here to assist you. As you connect with all of these beings and nature, you can sense in however you sense that there's like a grid of energy between all of you. This grid is here to help you as you are creating your energy and bringing it up to fill yourself with love and nature, the energy of divine sense of being. There is no difference between the love of the angels and the love of an animal, the love of the stars and the love of our earth. It is all love. It's all one. Allow all of this love to flow in from above and below and around and flow into you. And it just fill you up. And you can feel like this platform of love welling within you, filling you, raising you up. What lifts us higher than love? Love. That is what lifts us up higher and higher. Allow yourself to just rise up like you are a hot air balloon and love is your helium. Just raising you up. Let your heart fill with this love and let your belly fill with this love. And let the love just make you feel light, buoyant, and rising up. You may find this landscape rises up with you, or you may find yourself rising up through the landscape. But as you rise up, and you feel the top of your head become airy and tingly and light, like glitter is flowing in through your being, and fills your core with all of this light, airy, glittery love, lightness. Allow yourself just to rise up in it, like you're a bit of flotsam in a rising current of blessings and joyous love. And as you rise up, you find yourself elevating to the bardo, the twilight realm, the land between time and space, the land between physical and spiritual, the land where everything and everyone connects. There's no morality here. There's no right or wrong. There's only love and connection. And you can look around or feel around. Let this environment filter into you. It's got a lightness to it that is a universal love. This space is within itself a divine conduit in the most literal and energetic sense. Here in the twilight realm, the land between all time and space, all sense of being, you are connected with everything and all. And everything and all connects into you and flows to you with the highest sense of love, appreciation, and gratitude. Resonate with this. Let your senses fill with this beautiful space. in however it presents to you. However it presents, receive and let that well through your being. Open you up. And whatever sense, sight, sound, emotion, thoughts that come in, greet them with love. Breathe it in. You may even feel like you have wings, or like your aura has expanded, or your aura has turned inward and is filling you with radiance. A wonderful place. A place of wonderment. So, I would like you to feel in your heart and to call out to whomever or whatever you find there that is filling you with whatever feeling is there. This may be a memory, a place, a rapport, a person, whatever it is. Call this to you. Call whomever or whatever is filling your heart to you. And this calling is contractually obligated to appear in front of you. I want you to look upon whomever or whatever you call. You may be surprised. I didn't know this was so filling my heart. You may be surprised, but whomever or whatever this is, let all your senses explore who, what is this, and what are these connections between us? What are the cords between you? They may appear as cords of light. They may appear as roots of a plant, or weeds, poison ivy, or hearts floating between you. Look at the connections. And you may notice that there are connections of love light that are covered with, vines of poison ivy or something like. Sometimes we have complicated relationships and the love is covered by fear or arguments. So just see and feel and explore and recognize this is the truth of your relationship. And there's no emotional attachment to truth. Truth is. There's no ego, there's no fear, there's nothing but fact and truth. Honor your awareness in truth to what you are experiencing. And now I want you to look into your hand. And in your hand, you will find an implement that is created to cut through all of these cords. And what will happen, just keep the implement there. You may find that it's a sword. You may find it's a lightsaber or a pair of scissors or a flower, or that your hand itself is a hand of laser light. Just look upon your hand and understand that when you cut through the cords, non-love is severed. And that energy returns to you and to whom you have called for healing and repair. Love can only be enhanced. You can never sever love, but you can purify it and amplify it. So take your cutting implement and cut through these cords between yourself and that which you calm. And you might cut all around your being, above your head, behind your back, around your feet. You never know what cords there are there. The cords between you and your memory may have automatic cords to other things that are of the same, frequency that you also want to cleanse, purify, cut. Just keep cutting as long as you like. And when you are done cutting, allow your cutting implement to be by your side. Fill yourself with love and send that love through the remaining cords to that which you call. Open your heart. Invite that which you call to send love to you. Look at the cords between you with the love flowing. And now, give thanks and appreciation to that which you call. Invite them to return to where they came with this new connection between you. You may find over time, or even right now, that they may try to send the non-love connections back to you because that's a habit of connection. Don't accept it. Just say, we connect with love now. And that is how we connect. And this, whomever you called, may step back, or they might return from wherever. Send them back. And now, invite your family. Open up your heart and invite all whom I call family. Be it family of friends, family of bloodline, family of marital connections, family of habits, all whom I call family. I call you now, come to me. Come to me here, to the bardo, to the twilight realm. Invite them all. You may find 1 or 2 or 5 people or beings show up. You may find some of your spirit family will show up, or people whom you know in life as friends, but you come from the same soul family. But your physical family of this life and those whom you connect with as family are also here. For some of you, it may look like an ocean of people. And for others, there may just be a few. Whoever shows up right now is whom your heart is calling to. Look at the person who is closest to you. And look at the cords between you. And then as you look at the cords between you, and you see they're not pure, they're a little of everything. There's love, there's acrimony, there's ridiculous arguments, there's fear, there's judgment. But of course, there is love. When you look at the cords between you and this person, look at the cords between yourself and all the others, and this person and all the others, and all the cords between them. Take a moment and look at all these cords and see how all of the cords are a little bit messy and jumbled. And actually, not all of them are love. There are some people that are filled with such self-loathing that you don't see the love. But I'm telling you, there is love. There is always the smallest connection of love. Even if it's a little distorted or as tiny and thin as a delicate spider's thread. Take a moment and look at all of the connections between you and all that you call family. And call out to your family. Say, I am sending you love. I am sending love into me from divine, through me, to all of you. And I invite each and every one of you to do the same. Open yourself to divine love. Fill yourself with divine love and send it out to all of us. Feel that love. And you'll feel as the love flows in, some of the debris just vibrates off. Breathe in the love. Send it out. And allow the love to come to you. Do this again. Breathe in the love. Send it out. Allow the love to flow into you. And when you look out upon all your family and you see such a beautiful variety of beings, you can see those you loved in this life who have passed. You can see light beings who are connected with you and those you love. The more you connect through love, the more you can see whom your family is connected with in love. You feel how even the environment around you is becoming lighter, warmer, colder, changes as the frequencies are going up and you're filling with love. You are receiving love. Now, take your cutting implement, raise it up high for everyone in your family to see and say, it is time for us to amplify our love and release all but love. Become pure in our most joyous, kindest, purest state of love. Invite your family to join you with the cord cutting, to raise up their implements so that all of you have your arms upraised with the divine light of love flowing and shining on your faces and flowing into your crown and through your being and filling the environment. Take your implements and cut all around yourselves. You'll find your implement cuts between yourself and everyone. Just as everyone's implements are cutting between themselves and everyone. And you see all the non-love falling away or pulling back into each person and being to be healed and become love within their hearts and souls. Love just starts glowing and brightening as the love bonds are enhanced. You may find these cords are changing the way they look, the way they smell, the buzz and the frequency and the vibration and all the love that's just like filling this environment. It may even feel almost like you are floating in love or as though you're swimming through an underwater love. It's just like this love becomes senses and sense filling all on its own. And all these connections between you and everyone are only love. You look around at all that you are connected with, all your family, and you see they're all looking around, shining bright with love. You see, all the connections now are running heart to heart. Other chakras may also be connected, sacral to heart, but you can see all the heart chakras, all the physical hearts, the energetic hearts between yourself and everyone here is connected with everyone here through love. Feel the love flowing in and out of your heart. Send your love, gratitude to everyone here. Invite everyone here to send and receive love and gratitude. And together, each and every one of you will take your cutting implement and store it wherever in your being it wishes to be stored. Some may find you're sheathing it into your heart, as Archangel Michael does. Some may find you're putting it in a sheath across your back, or on your side, or in a pocket, or just absorbs into your hand. Or there's a safe place that appears, a medicine pouch. Wherever your cutting implement goes, you know that it is always here for you to call upon. And you see, everyone in your family has done the same. And with sending love and gratitude to each member of your family who has met with you here today. Know that this love connection is always and eternally here. And allow yourself to give a loving farewell for now and aloha to all that you love, to return into yourself, into your body. Take a moment to allow your energetic and physical selves to resonate. To resonate together. Feel how light you are. Feel how good it is to be connected with love. What I'd like you to do today, make sure you drink plenty of water, you've got your frequency really high, is spend today connecting again and again with love for self and sending out thoughts of love to your family, to whomever you feel compelled at the moment, inspired to send love to. Let today be a day to really stoke the love fire in your being and resonate with it. And throughout the day, send love to your family. There's no need to even tell anyone that you did this ceremony. They will feel the effects. If you'd like to, you can. But the deed is done. It is there. I want to thank you all for joining me. This was very special for me. And I'll tell you, I'm at the Amethyst Center with Ozare Windwalker. We're going to be doing, I'm leading a workshop this afternoon on how to receive and channel messages. And the energy here is so high. I mean, this is truly sacred space. Um, I see Kim typed in that the sound is choppy. I'm not really surprised. Speaking, I'll tell you, the animals around you are going wild. I heard turkeys gobbling. I've heard birds. Deer came by. Like, this was a lot of energy I generated. A year ago, I did this same cord cutting ceremony from my home in McLean, and I know the sound of that is really good. And on December 8th, I will be with Renessa Porter at her Open Heart Healing Center in Alexandria, Virginia, doing a longer, more intensive cord cutting ceremony. So if any of you live in the DC metropolitan area and you want to join us, that will be very intense. But I'll also record that, and for those of you who can't join us, I'll upload the meditation part of that. Not the whole workshop, that would be a lot, but the meditation part, so that we'll have like absolutely a clean sound meditation. I want to thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. And I will have videos, of course this is on Facebook. If you go on my YouTube channel, you'll find all the backlog of my videos. It's Bonita Woods YouTube, including my, I'll try to find that cord cutting and put it in a link here. But thank you all. I wish you the happiest of holidays, and I love you, and thank you for all the beautiful hearts and love that so many of you have sent to me. Oh, Kim, the sound is better. Yeah. I'm not surprised the sound got choppy during that meditation. When we connect ourselves with the highest frequencies, we get that. So thank you all. Be kind to yourselves today and really just connect with love. I love you all, and I'm just feel so grateful to have shared this moment with you. Have a wonderful day. Beautiful holidays. Bye.